Hey guys, how's it going? It's Bethany. For this week's video, I'm going to be showing you my skincare routine. Here we go.
First thing I always do after I've washed my face is moisturize it. So today I'm using the Garnier's Pure Active Sensitive Anti-Blemish Soothing Moisturizer. This is really good for just sort of hydrating your skin and targeting spots, which I seem to have a lot of at the moment. Next thing I'm going to do is use Witch Hazels, which I got from a chemist. Natural, I think it's like a blemish stick, so again another anti-blemish product. And I just put this over where I break out most, so my chin, my nose and my forehead. Now I'm using Revolution's Waterproof in medium brown eyebrow cream. This actually came with that little brush, which was really handy, and I've never used this product before. This product I've only actually been using for the last sort of week or two, and it is amazing. It saves me having to like redo my eyebrows because my eyebrows are very sparse anyway. I've recently had them shaped actually, like a couple of months ago. My friend did it, even though it's taken about 2 years to actually get me to like have it done because I refused. And I don't know why I did, because my eyebrows, I would say, look 10 times better than they did. They still don't look amazing, and I don't think they ever will, but my eyebrows are at least half decent now in comparison to what they used to be. If you look back through like my old videos, they were just crazy. Just having an underactive thyroid anyway, to be honest, doesn't help because my eyebrows thin on like the third section anyway because of that. So I guess that's why I've never had great eyebrows. Next thing I'm going to use is another anti-blemish product, or kind of anyway, is long-lasting Barians Colour Corrector Concealer. This is green because this is specifically for blemishes, I think. And I'm just going to put this over anywhere where there's like a mark, scarring, spot, any bit of redness basically, to just help tone my face out. I don't actually know if this is how you're supposed to apply this, or whether I'm applying this at the right time, like whether something else is meant to go on before or after. I don't have a clue. I am not a makeup expert, and I don't really know how to apply makeup. I don't watch a lot of makeup videos, so I have no clue whatsoever, which is odd considering I'm a female, because most people just assume that you're female and you're a teenager or an adult, because I am an adult now anyway. But yeah, most people just assume that females, I guess, know how to apply makeup, and I don't. I do not have the slightest. I just buy concealers and that is pretty much it. And I do have other like random products like foundations and primers, but I just have no idea what to do with them or what they're supposed to do. So I just don't really use them. So now I'm just blending this in and just making sure it's sort of evened out all over my face. I think that's what you're meant to do anyway. I actually use this beauty blender all the time and it really needs a wash. So I really need to do that after this video. And I actually use this beauty blender for everything throughout this video. Not that I use a ton of stuff on my face, but yeah, I probably should have used a different applicator to do each thing. I don't know. Like I said, not an expert and I don't have a clue what I'm doing. So unlike the previous eyebrow applicator I used, this isn't waterproof. This is by e.l.f. I really love their pencils. They're the one pencils that I will make an exception of, just because they're mechanical and they last a really long time, at least for my eyebrows they do. This is a slightly different tone, like it's a different colour than the other ones, so I just use this on the ends or like the tips of my eyebrows, or just anywhere that needs to be a little bit lighter or still needs covering up, but I haven't managed to quite do with the eyebrow cream. Now I'm using this Garnier anti-aging sort of under eye circle cream. I actually use a concealer as well, which you'll see me use in a minute, but I just put this on as a base first because it actually doesn't work as well as I'd like it to, especially on days like today where I've just woken up and I'm still really tired, and so I just want to cover up those bags. Obviously I don't want to look like I'm half asleep, so I just put that on and again use the beauty blender to just blend it all in. So this is where the concealer comes in. So this is specifically, again, long-lasting Barians, but this is specifically for under eyes, so covering up any like dark circles. But I also use this as like a concealer for my spots as well. So I actually put this on and then I put on like a cover stick, which you'll see me do after, just to cover up any sort of little bits of blemishes, little bits of sort of red spots, red marks that I've missed with the other products. You'll also probably notice, like now, I've actually put it on just above my eyebrows and just under, and that's because any little bits of where I've mucked up with my eyebrow pencil or the eyebrow cream, I just use that to cover it up and then blend it in with my beauty blender, because just washing it off just makes it go, well, it just makes it a mess basically, so it's easier to cover it up with concealer than to wipe it off. Again, I just use the same beauty blender just to blend everything in. Obviously, I usually just stick to like the dabbing technique, which I think is personally the best technique for your skin, but sometimes I'll just massage it in a bit if it's a bit tricky and if it's not blending in as well. I also find though that it's almost like I'm taking the frustration out on myself sometimes, especially if it's not going right. As you can see there, I dab a little bit too hard sometimes, which probably isn't the best kind of thing, but I actually find it kind of therapeutic in a very weird way. This is the cover stick I was talking about. I have actually no idea where I got this from. I think it was from an Avon catalogue actually, because I'm pretty sure I've had this cover stick in particular for years. Like, I'm not talking maybe a year, 2 years, I'm talking more since I was at school, because I think we just ordered a load of them and I never really used them too much. And like I said, I'm not a big makeup user, not a big makeup fan, so obviously, you know, they've lasted this long. So I usually just put this on as like a finishing touch, just making sure that everything's blended in and covered, and so you don't really see any of my spots or anything like that. And last but not least, to finish off with, is some setting spray. This is by Revolution and it's Pro Fix Oil Control.
Okay guys, that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. No, I am not very good at makeup. I know I probably did a lot of things wrong there, but that is just how I do it, and I don't really like putting that much on because I'm not a big fan of makeup, but just to cover like spots and things like that, I think it's fine. But let me know if you want to see another makeup video, or me doing someone else's, or even someone doing mine, and I'll try and make that happen. But yeah, leave a comment down below, subscribe for more weekly videos, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you all next Monday, and bye!